Oh man, what is that?
Here we are at the
14th.
Bernard Hopkins here, press conference. Sugar Shane Mosley, your guy against Miguel Cotto. What's your quick thought on the fight?
Well, I think first of all, it brings something great to Madison Square Garden again. People might not want to really talk about it, but it's a cultural event. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. But when you have that type of culture coming against and clashing, everybody's culture, I believe, that want to be the best, they'll show it. I mean, the Englishmen always come out support the England. They understand the Boston Tea Party. They understand the history of being the best. There's nothing wrong with that. It's clean fun. And when you have a Hispanic fighter with substance and with support from his heritage, you have to understand that it's going to be that type of energy and that type of rival amongst cultures. And so when you have a Felix Trinidad or Oscar De La Hoya, who draws many Mexican people, including non-Mexican boxing fans, to the table, you have an event. You have a country, you have a bodies of people coming to witness what they believe is history amongst their champion. And like I said in the press conference, and I say now, is that Cotto understands that I know that he has a lot of pressure on him. See, when you have a body of massive people counting on you, depending on you to be their next guy, hey, there's some big shoes to follow from the great Hispanic champions that came before us or came in the last 20 or 30 or 40 years. And we can go all the way back to Roberto Duran, Alexis Arguello, Hector Camacho, I mean, Chavez. The greats. So Cotto right now felt some, big shoes, whether he asked for this or not. But it is what it is. It comes with the territory. So he must deliver at every time. He must deliver and give his all. Even if he don't get the decision, he has to live up to the expectation of his culture, because they're going to hold him up based on and because of his heart, because he tried, because he gave them what they wanted. Win, lose, or draw, and that's the blessings, that's the beauty of having this type of match put together, is where you got that type of rivalry, that type of culture rivalry. I'm better than you, you better than me, migrating here at Madison Square Garden. Everyone on the stage right here witnessed my performance, witnessed the crowd. It was unbelievable, 20,000 plus, and I'm here now at this stage at coming up on the anniversary of that fight in a couple of weeks, to be able to do a press conference, being involved in Golden Boy promotion is just, to me, it's a blessing, man.
Do you see any similarities? The great older champion as you were facing the young upstart Puerto Rican fighter in Madison Square Garden. I mean, absolutely. It's a very to me, upside to where I left off at in this building, and it is a lot of similarities. I mean, there's a lot of similarities because, like I said, Cotto had took the position of Felix Trinidad. He has now filled those shoes. Now, as substance, he has filled those shoes. Now, as performance, he's not there yet. You can't take one fight, which is Zab Judah fight, and put him in the position of a great Felix Trinidad. But this fight here coming up November 10th, it gets the ball rolling to that type of report card. And time and fights will tell whether he should have been in that position, or have he represented that position, or is he the really next best thing, not on paper, but in his performance, to be able to be that next legend coming out of Puerto Rico.